Hi Ted, do you mind telling us a little bit about what you do and your session today at GESS Talks?
So what I do during the day normally is I'm the founding dean of the Sharjah Education Academy, which is an institution very new in Sharjah, intended to raise the skills of educators and provide qualifications and research on teaching and learning in Sharjah, the UAE, and the GCC region. Today, I spoke about the transition between secondary schools and universities or tertiary education in terms of the fact that these are systems that are very closely connected in that people travel through a path from one to the other, but in most regards, they're very separate. They don't function well together, and that often creates a lot of difficulty and stress for students and their families, but also a lot of maybe potential in terms of skill building and helping people get to the locations or the institutions that will be most effective for them to be productive citizens.
Great. And just bouncing off that, as a leader in education, how would you say is the best way to prepare students for entering the workforce and higher education?
Often we think about degrees and professions, but in my experience and carried out also by a lot of research and evidence that demonstrates that this is true, the actual degree that you get is going to play very, very little part for majority of knowledge professions, especially going through all these technological changes in the world. And so what I would argue is that the best thing that students can do is to focus on subjects and learning experiences that are exciting to them, that challenge them, that give them new opportunities, new ways of seeing the world, and ultimately to become different people. They need to go through transitional experiences that make them completely ready for taking on new challenges throughout their lives.
Yeah, agreed. And what was your journey like becoming a founding dean?
What was my journey like? Yeah. So I just moved to the UAE in January of this year to take on this role as the founding dean at the Sharjah Education Academy. Prior to that, I spent 5 years at the Bahrain Teachers College in Bahrain, leading a transformation of this very small and innovative, independent faculty of education to being quite large, quite important in the labor market changes of the country of Bahrain, and to help make that college more influential in the Ministry of Education and in the labor market in Bahrain. Prior to that, I was in Egypt at the American University of Cairo for 7 years, in a period where I was overseeing international programs and starting the Graduate School of Education at the American University in Cairo. Prior to that, I was I was in the United States doing school leadership development, school leadership reform in higher education, and at a think tank.
Wow, very interesting. I'm sure loads of our visitors have benefited from all your experience today. And do you mind just summing up your experience, I guess, today for us?
So it's been an exciting opportunity here to meet new people and to learn new ideas, and to also see that a lot of other institutions and a lot of other educators are facing some of the same challenges and in the market for some of the same ideas and solutions. So it really reinforces the idea that we're all in this together and we're working towards similar goals.
Perfect. Thank you so much for talking to us today.
Absolutely. Thank you very much.